So I want to talk about wayward and monitoring spirits. They're everywhere. I talked about the web, the dark web, the matrix. It looks like the root system of the trees, telepathic energy, telepathic signals that are sent throughout that web. There are spirits that we've labeled as wayward spirits or monitoring spirits that monitor that web. They look for individuals who are attempting to remove themselves from that web. It's kind of like a fly being stuck to a web. The more the fly moves, because the web is sticky, that's the illusion, by the way, the tar, the lies, the manipulation, the more that fly moves, the worse it is for it, because then it really gets stuck and then it's done. Eventually the spider gets to it and devours it. This is the exact same system that you are bound to. That's the matrix. It's an illusion, but it's real at the same time because you are experiencing it here as a human in the material. Now, when you are attempting to connect to source, connect to the light, bring in the light. Because I asked God the other day, show me how to get out of this web so that I can teach others. And God showed me that you don't move, because moving is death, because then they wrap you up. And I experienced this with an individual who moves along the web, one of these spirits, if you will, but he was more of a warlock. But if you move too much, then you get entrapped in it, and then they spin their web, and then they enslave you in that. And God said, you don't want to do that. You want to sit still and bring in the light, bring in the power, bring in source, and you want to burn yourself out of it. Man, that hurts. But it's the only way out. I think I've talked about this before, and sitting in the energy, sitting in the pain. That's what this is. The illusion is the embedded lies, the programming, the conditioning that you've been led to believe is real, that these entities want you to believe is real, but it's not. It's not. It is a group of individuals who have immense psychic abilities and powers, who are controlled by one energy that is very dark and very evil. And their goal is to make sure you never get free, make sure you never get out, because they have to siphon your energy in order to survive. And if you do not provide them with that energy by being in fear, by being in worry and doubt and all of those negative vibrations, because that's how they maintain power. And if you do not stay in that state, then they will create distractions. They will create tragedies. They will create tower moments in your life, in your existence, or in the entire planet. They will purposely create these things to put you back into that state so that they can maintain power and control, because that's their way of getting you to react, and then they siphon energy. So these wayward spirits, or these monitoring spirits, they literally troll the web and they look for the lights. You. When you start to brighten yourself and you start to burn away, they purposely infiltrate your silver cord and your energy field, and it's like an infestation. It's not just one. It's not just 10. It's not hundreds. Thousands, if not tens of thousands. In my case, millions. Because my energy is that big. They infiltrate in all aspects of my energy field, in your energy field. They create blockages, stoppages. They actually put downloads into you, and you might think those downloads are from the divine, but when they tap into your silver cord and bring that energy down, that's not divine. You have to really be in control of your energy. Your energy is going to be the most powerful commodity in the years to come. Those that control their energy control their reality. That's power. It's not the outside influences. It's not the money, the cars, the houses. It's the energy. I can go into a room of people and shift their energy by just me being me. Because I am so filled in with God that they either have to bump up or bump out. And they're exposed. That's why I'm not liked. You're not going to be liked either, by the way. But these spirits are monitoring everything you're doing. How do you get rid of them? You have to bring in more source. I talked about this on another video about exterminating. You imagine that you are cleaning your own energetic house. It's all done in the imagination. The imagination is the power. It's the key. This is the manifestation process. At the end of it, this is a thing. It didn't start off as this. It started off as a thought. Then somebody got excited about it and added emotion, and then voila, they created it. The reason why they took imagination out of the schools is because they knew that if you could tap into your intuition and your imagination and grow organically, you'd be unstoppable. So they created a system to control everything, including your education system, which is exactly where they dumb you down. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. So these wayward and monitoring spirits. This is spiritual war. Okay? This is where you have to really know what thoughts are yours, what feelings are yours, what's yours and what's not yours. The other thing is if you are watching other people, or whether it's news or tarot readings or podcasts or anything like that, you need to ask Source, ask God, please show me the truth about this person. Are they connected? Because 90%, if not greater of the time, it's more like 98%, these individuals, they're being tapped into. Their thoughts are being muddied. They're not clear. So be very, very mindful. And when you get these wayward spirits, they're all over. They're all over the place. You've got to protect yourself, put a shield around you, and if any of them get into your space, and specifically shield yourself at night while you're sleeping, because that's when they attack. Because then you are at rest. Your conscious mind is at rest, so therefore it cannot do the work. Because your conscious mind is what drives the energy and moves the energy. It's the driver. Your subconscious mind's in the background. And these spirits know that when you put this into autopilot, they'll look for any little crack that you have. That's why you wake up with weird dreams, or you're woken up at night, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Most of the time you're under attack. You're under psychic attack. Calling God, calling Source, help me please, cleanse this out, and then do an extermination. You just imagine it. Burn them off. Burn them off, burn them off, burn them off. You are a big bug zapper. You're a big flame. You're a big light. And you need to blast these spirits out of you. Because their main goal is to stop you. And the more we can exterminate them, get rid of them, the more it clears out the web. The more clear the web becomes, this dark web, this shadow web, the more power that it loses. And then it flips, meaning it lights up. No longer are we in the shadows. No longer are we in the lies and the manipulation. No. We're shifting to the truth. The truth of who you are, the truth of who I am, the truth of who they are, the truth of this company, of this organization. It's all going to be exposed because of the work you're doing, and this is a big one. I love you. Have an amazing day.